Alright, we got an LG Aristo with a cracked screen. I'm going to show you how to replace the screen. Here's the new screen. Now we're just going to replace the screen itself and not the frame, which is this is a little bit more difficult. We got to get the old screen off the frame. Some say you need a heat gun, but I'm going to show you how to do it without a heat gun. So first thing we do is take the back off and the battery. There's 10 screws, 10 little Phillips screws that we need to remove. We're going to take these 10 screws out. Okay, once you got those 10, you can maybe use your fingernail like that. Yeah, they're like that sometimes. Just your fingernail will do. And carefully go around. Pry the edge off. Like that. Okay. We take this cover off, and this is our motherboard, and there's we're going to take this ribbon off carefully with our finger. Like that. And this is the earphone jack. We're going to carefully remove that. Pop that out. Probably best to use a screwdriver. And the two cameras have ribbon cables also. We use our fingernails to carefully remove them. And then we can take the motherboard out. Set it aside. Carefully take out the motherboard, set it aside. And the cameras, careful with them. If one is loose, just put it in the tray with the screws or something. And now we got to remove this frame from the old screen using your fingernails, guitar pick. Work your way around the edge of this frame and the old screen, and we're going to pry it loose. Okay, once we got the old screen removed, it'll probably come off in pieces, but that's okay because it's broken anyway. But just try and scrape off what's left of the screen and the old glue residue as much as possible on the frame there. And then we're just going to add a little bit of super glue along the edge of the frame here, just a little dabs, just a little bit, before we put the new screen on. Got the new screen on after putting a little bit of glue around the top part of the frame and the bottom part and a little bit along the edge. And make sure this ribbon cable goes through that hole on the frame part on the bottom. And we put the motherboard back on. Then we put in the cameras. Just drop in the cameras and push on the ribbon cable into the sockets where they go. Put this ribbon cable, snap that one back on there. Alright, then we put the back frame piece on. That. Now we're gonna screw in our 10 screws. All right, we're putting our screws back in. Got all our screws back in. Now we just put the battery back in. Put the cover on. It's the plastic protector. You could leave that on for a while, I guess. And turn it on. I don't know if you can see that in the bright sun. And voila, new screen.